Now you're probably asking yourself, buddy, how did that thing die? It's been down there for like, gosh, I don't know, 7 years. Well, I'm not going to say I'm not a professional, but I didn't even know you were supposed to change the filter in this thing. So it's been down here a really long time with the same filter. But how it died was, we had, it was about a month ago. You know, give me some time to get a new one, you know. But about a month ago, we had this ice storm, right? And man, it was just raining and raining and raining, really cold, way below operating temperature for this thing, right? And what happened is everything around the filter area got caked in ice. And when that happened, ice creeped up into the little miniaturization panel, you know, where all the electronic doohickeys are, and fried it. Now, it'll still run when I plug it in. The problem is the buttons, press all the buttons, nothing registers. It just, plug it in, vroom, fires right up. The problem with not being able to turn it on and off manually without plugging it and unplugging it, it's kind of how to start a short. And you really shouldn't plug in a machine that you have no control over, you know. So it's fried on the inside. Yes, it'll still fire up, but as long as there are short circuits in there, it's just not a good idea. You know, it's common sense. But I think I could have avoided killing it if I had A, changed the filter, and B, turned it off when it was below the recommended usage temperature. So, but it did last 7 years before dying from neglect. So there's that. Oh man. But I kind of wanted to do this video to document when I'm doing the new one, because I want to know how long that'll last. It's basically the same thing. It's just a newer model, obviously. But if you notice, I have it up off the ground, which the directions say. Of course, I read that part of the directions, but I didn't read the part of the directions that talked about the air filter, which I did find, and it was pretty icky. And I cleaned it out and fired right up. But again, the buttons, nothing, you know, nothing would register. So I'm kind of, you know. I'm probably going to keep it down here because I know a lot of hillbillies, and one of them might be able to fix this thing. And it did cost $250, and the motor works. So it's, I get a hold on to that. But I do have a new one because A, it's a tax write-off because my parents owned the house, and the house is in the family, you know. So anything you do to the house to help prolong it or something like that, I believe is a tax credit, I think. Correct me if I'm wrong. But anyway, I'm going to go ahead, take that off the pedestal, put that one on the pedestal, stick this on that table over there. See the table over there? I know. Cleaned it off just to store this thing because I think it might still have some life left. I just don't trust it because of the electrical issue. So that's where we're at. Magic of editing. Kind of looks like one of them mini refrigerators, doesn't it? Well, fellers, the moment of truth has arrived. The new Hisense 50-pint dehumidifier is hooked up in this basement. I'm not even going to bother with a bucket. You just attach a hose to it because, I mean, there's water everywhere down here. We've had a storm the last few days, and you know, I'm afraid of the old one. You know, electrical. The problem is, fellers, the electricity on this house has been upgraded 3 times since 1940. The first time, you got that line running across the ridge of the attic, which terrifies me. The second one, I think, was in the 60s or 70s. Is basically when they put electricity in the basement and added on the bathroom. Yes, this house came with an outhouse. I know. And the third one, our family did, and we put a modern fuse box out front and a couple new outlets. So this is on the second tier, like the 1960s, 1970s wiring, which shouldn't be that bad, actually. So, moment of truth. We're going to press the button. We're going to fire this thing up. And yeah, it is fired up. I have no idea what to set it for. I'm sure it'll be fine. I'm just going to come down here in another 7 years and see if it's still working. Kind of the plan. All right. Well, that's a good thing. I don't know if the camera's picking it up, but it's been down here about 5 minutes, and I'm already seeing a dribble at the end of that hose. So, looks like we got a successful mission here, fellers. Anyway, let me know what you think about all this. Thanks for watching. Y'all have a wonderful day, and I'm out. It would appear you have reached the end of this video. Well, I want to thank you fellers for watching. Things that way. And if you could go ahead and, share and like and subscribe and all that YouTuber nonsense that they say on the interwebs, what they do there. That'd be nice. Y'all have a nice day.